Is technology ruining relationships? Go get a drink. A stiff one. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on Uthando Network. I'm glad you could join us today. Thank you for telling everybody that you told. And if you haven't told anybody, you better pause the video and go tell people. Hurry up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so today we're talking about dating. Has technology ruined relationships? You know what? I think technology has. And I'm actually at a point of questioning whether technology is actually making commitment a thing of the past. I'm really wondering, because in this day and age, right, if you as a female, if you feel like you want some male attention, all you have to do is set up a little profile on whatever these dating apps are, and in no time you're bound to get somebody going, "Hey, you're beautiful. How you doing?" It's bound to happen. You know what I mean? And as a guy, I don't know if it would be the same for guys when it comes to attention. Because women, we could happily like get attention and then leave it at that until the next time you need your little fix for attention, and you go back on and you come away from it. And I find that a lot of guys tend to complain about that. But this makes me actually wonder just about the nature of commitment and the nature of relationships in this day and age. If it's so easy to go online, right, and look at all these different options, then we are never ever going to be at a point of being okay with the person that we have. Do you get what I mean? If you're constantly on dating sites or constantly on social media, scrolling and swiping and comparing and all of this stuff, you will constantly be on the lookout for somebody better. And I honestly believe that this is where we are as a society now. We have so many men and women who are sort of settling for somebody until they have somebody better. And we see this a lot when people ghost. You know, I'm sure you heard of the phrase ghosting before, where 1 minute you're speaking to somebody and you may feel like it's going a certain way, and then poof, like magic, they disappear into thin air, phone number change and everything, and you're like, what did I do? But it's not necessarily about you or what you've done. It's just the nature of dating. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, we in the hookup era," and it's like everybody just wants to kind of hook up and keep it moving and follow their dreams and aspirations and goals. And I don't like it. How will we ever be able to build lasting relationships if you're constantly on the lookout for somebody better? For a better option, if you're constantly swiping for a better option. And then we want to complain about, oh, how fake the world is, and nobody has their own assets, and people are buying body parts. And when you go out with a date with a chick, you better make sure you take her swimming the first time, because these girls are plastering on the makeup. You wake up in the morning, you don't even know who it is. But here we are, struggling with commitment. We can't even commit to ourselves, never mind commit to somebody else. Like, I'm really struggling with this whole concept. And whilst I understand what the dating apps, like what their aim is, make it easier to connect with people or easier to date or whatever, most of the time, most of the people on these apps really don't care about holding proper conversations or getting to know you, or it's literally all about the hookup. So it makes me wonder, at the ripe old age of, would I ever will I be in a situation of settling with somebody? You know what I mean? Especially if you wanted to settle with somebody who's your own age. Like, will that actually happen? And not necessarily just my own age, but within like a 5 age radius. 5-year age radius. That's what I mean. 5 years, 5 years either side. Would it actually, Are we actually afraid of commitment? Is, this whole thing about this being a hookup era or whatever didn't just come overnight. Like, it came from somewhere. So are we damaged? Are we the damaged generation? They have seen so much heartache from our parents splitting up, and so much trauma from blended families, that we've decided that we will not commit, and we will not be suckers, and we will not fall into that category of people who, want to just be committed. That's, and I know I'm making light of it, but it's a proper question. Should we perhaps, suddenly when I say we in the first world, absolutely, because I don't see, even though there is a bit of a hookup culture back home, I don't see it in the way that it is here in the UK. It's not quite the same. So it makes me wonder if commitment, the way we know it, is a thing of the past. Is commitment a thing of the past? Or are we all just polyamorous? Oh, you know what? I think you're gonna have to explore and dissect this whole polyamorous thing. It's gonna have to be in the next video. I think let's do that. Are we actually, in fact, a polyamorous people? Unethically so. Or is it ethically? But yeah, let me know. What do you think? Is dating in the modern age, has technology ruined relationships? Has technology ruined commitment? Has technology ruined monogamy? That's what I really want to know. Monogamy. Yeah, Let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. Are you a hopeless romantic? Do you still want to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right and have that happily ever after situation? Well, if you want to do that, you're going to have to get rid of your phone. Have joint accounts, get rid of your Instagram so you stop drooling over the chicks, and make sure you don't, and the guys, by the way, this is not just like directed to one gender. It applies both ways, and make sure whatever you do not sign up on any of those dating apps, because you'll constantly be looking and wondering if somebody else is more interesting or better, and you know what the truth is? Relationships are built by people who want to be committed, who want to be in the situation. Relationship is hard work. Relationship is a commitment to show up every single day, whether you want to show up or you don't. That is what it is. And I'm wondering whether we are afraid of making this commitment because we're afraid to make this commitment to ourselves. So how can we commit this to somebody else? But let me know your thoughts. Has technology ruined relationships? Thank you so much for watching today. Please make sure you click like and you comment and you share. And I'll catch you in the next one. We'll discuss polyamory. Okay? Bye.